It took us a few days, but now we have a shed. Welcome to the review. Today, you guys, we are doing a review of this 10 by 12 metal shed. This product was sent to us in return for our honest review. Let's get to it. We're going to assemble this shed. So right now we're just kind of figuring out where it's going to go. And we've got the bottom bracket down. We're going to put it on top of these 4x4s, and then we're going to put gravel in the middle here. So we have figured out where all of these pieces go. This is not an instructional video, but we are going to show you some of this process. The first issue we have is we're not 100% certain which screws go in here, but I think it's these because they do fit. I think we're good. This does come in 3 separate boxes, and each box has a parts list inside the box. So make sure you keep your parts list in each box so you know what's in what. And then the instructions so far have been okay. This is the part we're putting together right now, and it says to use screws, but we don't see anywhere where it says which screws. So we're hoping that it's the same screws that we're using here. Okay, we're back at day 2, and now we have gravel for the floor. We have these boards, and everything is nice and level. One of the important things when putting this together, you want to make sure that it's nice and level. So we have the first section put together, and now we're going to start building more. Well, here's the fun part. All the pieces have this we got to take off of. Okay, we'll work on that. Look at this. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
You bet.
Look at that. Slowly getting it together. It's happening. It's shed-like. This, fair warning, this will take you a very long time to put together. A very, very, very long time. Look at all these screws Jamie's got to screw in. And you got to put all the washers on. That's been my job.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's teamwork.
I mean,
yeah.
It's been nice.
Yeah, so
grab a screw.
These little washers go on these screws. So I've been setting them on there and then just setting them upright so Jamie can just grab from here and put it in. Grab, put it in. Full disclosure, we are now 6 hours into this, and I'll show you how far we've gotten. Look at his windows. So we're almost to the part where we get to stabilize the roof, and then we might have to take a break. But it's a long build, but it's working.
Long day.
Long day. We are now almost 7 hours into this. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making progress. That's a big shed. Progress is being made. And we are back at it again for day 2. So we got this far. It took us about 7 to 8 hours. And now we're getting ready to do the roof and the doors and finish it up. All right, we got the roof all laid out. Now we're gonna get ready to put that on. I think this is gonna be my favorite feature. The fact that one of the panels is clear. That's so cool. Pretty neat. So one of the nice things about the instructions is it kind of tells you to lay things out. These are the doors. So we're laying out the doors to put those together right now while the guys are finishing the roof. Feel like you've been screwing everything in for hours?
Definitely.
Yeah, a lot of screws.
Screws.
Yeah, a lot of screws. An electric screw gun definitely helps.
12 screws per panel.
Yeah, I think the top alone needed like 108 screws and on one side and then the other side. So lots of screws. I'm going inside. Check it out. Yeah, that's the coolest part. Because it lets so much light in. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, oh my goodness. After about 12 hours total, 13 hours total, and 4 people, we have a shed. Check that out. Hinge works. Open it up. It's got these hinge locks here. I'll come in this side so I can see. Check that out. And the door's open. It's a metal hot box.
It is a little toast. Got the lights.
I do like the vents. These windows are nice. They don't open, but they're still nice to have in here. It does have the vents, so it can vent out the heat. This is a pretty good sized shed.
10 by 12?
10 by 12. We did put the floor in it, so it has we have it raised, and then we have the rocks on it for a floor. You could pretty much do whatever type of floor you wanted, but that's pretty nice. I think that'll work. It'll hold a lot of stuff. And I like that it's got the natural light. Jamie's gonna close it up while I come over here and look at this side. So, in conclusion, A lot of work to put it together, but we did it. There were a couple of spots where we were like, we're not really sure if the screws are gonna come together. The biggest tip is don't tighten everything on the outside right away, and that makes it so you can shift things around so the panels will still fit. So in conclusion, really nice shed. Mom and Dad are gonna fill it up with lots and lots of stuff. I think that's gonna work. We recommend this. Have fun putting it together.